Hi, I'm Mya Dunlop, co-creator of Teen Brain Trust and one of the hosts of HopePunk Parenting podcast. This is a short-form podcast for anyone raising a teenager. Teen Brain Trust brings together a community of mental health experts, neuroscientists, educators, and parents like me in short-form audio to demystify adolescence, help you build a better relationship with your teenager, and help raise the next generation of change makers. In this podcast trailer, I want to talk a little bit about the namesake of the podcast, HopePunk Parenting. By the way, this podcast's episodes will be on the shorter side because I know how busy we parents are. I am a mom of 3 adolescent boys, and I'm guessing that you're probably sneaking this episode in on the go or while you're doing something else. So we hope you enjoy our HopePunk Parenting trailer and come back for more. So yeah, what is HopePunk Parenting? When most people think of parenting, they don't think about it in terms of idealism, especially parenting teenagers. When's the last time you told someone you had a teenager and they replied, "Oh yeah, that's such a fun age"? And people can't wait to warn us about the teenage years, especially if they themselves are in the middle of raising teens. Most people think of parenting a teen as a daughter or son huffing at you to go away, groaning at the dinner table, fighting about cell phone usage. Yes, I am guilty of that. Those people would be right. But science, yes, science, tells us we should be more hopeful about our darling teens. We know the adolescent brain does a major part of its learning through osmosis. Adolescence, by the way, doesn't end until about the age of 25 when the brain is done developing. Obviously, our kids are learning from watching us. So if your attitude about your kid is that it's hard to parent them, that teens are a burden, troublesome, they make stupid decisions, or whatever else is going on, then on some level, your kids will start to adopt that same attitude about themselves. HopePunk is a challenge to this cultural cynicism. It's a core tenet of this podcast and of my company. Teen Brain Trust is advocating optimism over fear. We all want the best for our kids. HopePunk Parenting is choosing to have a radically optimistic view of who teens are as people and what they're going to do with their lives. We believe that teens' lives are full of wonder and opportunity. We try to see the best in them, empathize with them, and support them, even though we know how hard it is sometimes. I for sure know that. Our kids' generation is facing unprecedented challenges, especially climate change and the threats that it brings to their future. That's why I want to raise this generation to handle these uncertainties with resilience, not fear or nihilism, and for them to be able to make the world, yes, a better place. Embracing HopePunk parenting isn't easy, but that doesn't mean it's not worth doing. If you want to learn more about HopePunk Parenting and join our community of parents raising teens, visit us at www.teenbraintrust.com.